Hey guys, Mo Trapper. I got an exciting box from the UPS truck today. This is my order from Moyle Mink and Tannery. I sent this off, gosh, in January I want to say. Maybe they got it in February. So it was like the end of January, I think. So it's been a good while, 6 or 7 months, something like that. But you know, their process is real easy. I think I did a video on that. You know, their process is real easy. They've got a really good website. You go in and select all the different skins you're going to send in. They got to be trapper dried. So anybody who is, you know, not fleshing and stretching and drying, isn't really an option because they don't take fur that still has the flesh on it. But if you're fleshing and stretching and drying, then they will take those furs once they're dry. You can just box them up and ship them to them. And they've got a real neat website that kind of builds your order as you select the different animals and quantities of animals that you're going to send in. Pay your bill online, send in the fur, and then sit back and wait. And box will show up in, you know, like I said, 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. So I'm going to open it up right now. This is going to be 2 coyotes, 3 bobcats, and 7 raccoons is what I shipped in. And see what we got here. Well, it's pretty, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. So there's one of the coyotes. Wow. Yeah. It is just super soft. Super duper soft. Really white. Nice white leather. This one had a hole in him, as you can see. But yeah, super soft, really pliable. Yeah, this is some of the nicest tan fur that I have, and I've had it tanned in several different places, local and shipped off before. The nicest stuff that I have from the past, I think, actually went to Moyle's. I took it to a fur buyer who offers, you know, the service of tanning, and he charges a lot per skin, but I didn't know any better at the time. I didn't know you could do it yourself, so I paid more than it was probably worth. But here's another coyote, and one of the coyotes, they mentioned that there were some bald spots, and it was losing hair around the ears, which one of these was in a freezer for quite a while. So, but they both look pretty dang good to me, so I'm not sure. I think it was this guy maybe they were talking about losing hair around the ears, because he does appear to be losing some hair. Yeah, might have been this one. But gosh, well, oh, that's a knife. That's a cut. I think that was my fault. Not sure what's going on there. But man, I was expecting to have, you know, some big patches, big holes and things like that. But if this one is the one they're talking about, if this is damaged, then heck, I think they did a great job. I mean, he's real thin down here. You know, there's a little bit of a bald spot there, I guess. But heck, hanging on the wall, you'll never know the difference. He looks good on the back. So, oh, I see the bald spots they're talking about. Right up here around the ears, yeah. He's missing quite a bit of hair up there. So, not sure what happened. But like I said, he was in the freezer for quite a while, so I don't think that's any fault of Moyle at all. I think that's my fault for sure for waiting too long to get them sent in. So here's one of the cats, first cat, and this is so much softer and nicer than one I had tanned locally several years ago. I really wish I had sent that cat off to Moyle like I did this one, because this is so much nicer than the one that I had tanned locally. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that's one. Two cats. This is a smaller cat here. Man, just so soft. So nice. They did such a great job. And these are all just run-of-the-mill, rabbit-backed Missouri Bobcats. There's nothing special about any of them. But, man, they are nice and soft. Really neat. Yeah, this is so much nicer than the local tan that I had done. And that cat that I had tanned locally, he was like 31. He was over 31 pounds. He was 4 or 5 pounds shy of a state record. He was a great big tom. I really wish I had sent him up and had them do him, because they would have done a much better job. But I mean, he hangs on the wall. You know, you don't notice it. He looks fine to hang on the wall, but these are much nicer pelts, much nicer. And now we get to the raccoons. And why would I send 7 raccoons to be tanned, pay all that money to have them tanned? And the answer is, I don't know. We had a deal that we were only going to keep the very biggest raccoons, you know, and everything else was just not going to make it, because they're not worth anything, and it's not worth the time and trouble to fool with them, really, at this point in this market. And, you know, by the end of the first day, we had, I don't know how many we caught that day, a couple dozen or something. It was crazy. But we had 7 really good-sized raccoons, so that's what we skinned. And that's what ended up on stretchers. And, you know, by the end of that first day, we were pretty much done messing with raccoons from that point forward, because, you know, there was just no sense in fooling with them for the prices that they're bringing, which was nothing. I mean, you couldn't even find somebody to buy them. You know, if I found somebody to take $1 or give me $1 for them, I'd have probably skinned and put up more of them. But around here, it was nothing. It was absolutely no market for them at all. They're really black. I don't remember them being this dark, but really black. You know, they're not great raccoons around here, but they are pretty big. These are all XLs, I would say, at least, if not 2XLs. This is probably a 2XL here. This is a bigger one. But anyway, and you know, then you get into the brown cast, so they're just not very desirable. Even, you know, even in a market that doesn't want any raccoons at all, really, even the best ones, these are really not very desirable at all. They're kind of, you know, bottom of the barrel. But anyway, so that's why 7, just because we'd already skinned 7 by the time we decided that we were going to stop. And so that was what got sent in. You know, these are really, really soft. They're really kind of neat. They're a lot neater than I thought they were going to be. I mean, that's a pretty neat wall hanger. We got to kind of get this crazy fold to kind of relax out of him. But man, they're warm, I can tell you that. My leg's sweating just from laying them across my knee here. Wow, yeah. So that's pretty neat. I am very impressed with with their process and how soft the skins are, and how white the the leather is. Really, really nice, nicely done. It's not cheap, but pretty dang cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of them. What in the world am I going to do with 7 raccoon skins? We'll figure out something. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show you today. I really like these cats the way they came back, and I think Top Lot Stretchers actually makes like a hardwood, fully stained, really nice figured stretcher boards that are made for display. They're not obviously hardwood. They're not made to actually to dry critters on. But I was thinking I might get a bobcat stretcher from them, one of the ones that's made for display, and actually put one of these on it and hang it up on the board. I thought that would be kind of cool. So if I do that, I'll definitely make a little video on it and show you guys what the end result looks like. But that's it. That's it for today. Just wanted to show you guys this fur. I'll tell you that Moyle is really easy to work with. What you get back is really nice, really nicely, done and beautiful. And if you're looking to have fur tanned and you're, like I said, in a position where you're actually going through the whole process and fleshing and drying, man, it's super easy. You need a computer, a credit card, and a box. And that's it. It's really easy, really straightforward process. So anyway, that's it. Thanks, guys. See you.